This video is going to show you how to use your PowerPoint or your presentation notes along with any videos that you have in your content. Have AI create multiple choice questions, or really any style question, of that content, generate it in a format that can then be incorporated into a Brightspace conversion tool, and that tool will then change it into a format that can be brought directly in to create a new quiz. Okay, so this is a fully online course I teach at University of Albany, and it's a climate change course, which at Suffolk I do face-to-face. And you'll see that in my lecture notes and videos, I have all these different topics within sort of, chapter one, so to speak. So for example, we'll start with this. I don't have any videos for that, but then basically most of the slides that I have some kind of image, a little bit of text, but then you'll see watch and hear a narrated review of these notes. So this is where I'm actually speaking to students about what they're seeing on the screen. And so basically throughout each quote-unquote chapter, I have a series of private YouTube videos where students can hear me talking about the picture, about the text, right? Picture's worth 1,000 words. So it's essentially, instead of one long hour and 15-minute recording, I've broken it up into little snippets of videos for each concept that I'm developing. So AI can actually watch these videos and create questions. So for example, if I right-click here and it says copy link address, so I have that. So basically what I did was, and I can just paste it in there, so I'm going to have a series of these types of links that I'm going to tell AI to basically watch, along with my PowerPoint presentation, right? And because students aren't going to see these images in their multiple choice exam, I'm going to ask AI to exclude anything that students are required to have an image in order to answer. So they're going to figure out ways to ask questions about this image without actually having students have to look at it. All right, so you can see I've already done this to make it quick. And you'll see that I uploaded in Gemini, right? Gemini.google.com, that's the AI. I uploaded my PowerPoint, right? So right here you can click Add Files, and I upload my PowerPoint. And then I pasted in all of these links that you saw from there. So I said, using the videos linked below and the attached PDF file, it's really a PowerPoint, generate 50 multiple choice questions, but exclude any questions that require observing an image. Okay, so I did that. I used the thinking mode, which is slower than the fast mode. Okay, and so it basically came up with a 50-question multiple choice. Okay, then I said, convert this quiz into a format that can be ported into Brightspace. Okay, and it gave me a couple of different things here. All right. So then I said, well, because I'm going to use this Algonquin College quiz converter, so if you basically just Google Algonquin College Brightspace quiz converter, the format, as you'll see, has to look like this. Okay, so the format has to look like this. So if you're using multiple choice or multiple, so this is the format. So I basically copied that format. I went back to Gemini and I said, please use this type of format, right? So I want the questions on a single line. I want the answers following the question, each answer on its own line. I want an asterisk in front of the correct choice, and I even gave it an example. So then I went through and it did this for me, and I noticed, oh, it didn't put A, B, C, D for the choices. So I got to the end, and I said, reformat using A, B, C, D bullets for each answer choice. Now I get something that I can copy and paste into my Algonquin editor. So I go to the quiz generator, I pasted everything in, and then down at the bottom, I said, generate test questions, or excuse me, download test questions for Brightspace, and it's going to convert that into a comma-separated value, which is something Excel can open. So here it is in Excel. So you just paste it into Excel, save it as a CSV, so you just do like something like this, file, and I called it the evidence for climate change, a CSV, right? I know I'm going fast here, but then what you're going to do is you're going to go into your course, you're going to go under quizzes, All right, and you're going to say new quiz. Okay. And you're going to say add existing, upload a file. I'm going to browse, and I'm going to go to my file that has climate change 201, and here it is. So you see I'm actually doing this right now, so this is the last step I just haven't done. I was saving it for the video. Okay, and I'm going to do import all. Boom, all the questions and answers are in there. So now all I have to do is do the typical stuff you do in Brightspace. Okay, but you can see all of these things are here along with the choices and the correct answer. Okay. Now the only thing it doesn't do, which is unfortunate, is I like to have feedback for all the wrong and the right answers. AI actually does generate that feedback, but I have not yet been able to find a quiz converter that includes feedback also. So there you go. So use AI to generate questions from all of your PowerPoints and videos and any other sources you use, and follow these steps, and boom, you got a nice little 50-question multiple choice test. And one of the things you can also do is I could have made 100 questions, put it in as a quiz pool, and then for the quiz you just say select 50 of those 100, so students aren't going to all have the exact same question. And I hope this really helps you. It helped me.